Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field.
Taken in at the 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
Right off the bat, here's Pickett to throw it.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Going to run the toss here to Harris. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They run again with Harris.
And he'll push forward for a couple.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9.
Pickett back to throw.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
On is Presley Harvin now as he'll send this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game.
They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal league.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 26.
Starting on the ground with Herbert.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the...
Like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
2nd down, here's an option right. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the 1st down.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, a 22.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out in the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only...
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they're going to get this down near the... On 2nd down, a run with Herbert.
And he'll be taken down.
On it and stopped him. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields.
Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down. Montravius Adams coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are.
Ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive.
Shifts by him.
And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Pickett sets up play action.
Harris has it over the middle.
And they're going to...
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Pickett. That's caught downfield by Pickens.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off. You get a really nice target.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. 1st and goal from the 6. Now a 1st down carry for Harris.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the 2nd quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play, just didn't have any points. So now it's game on.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus.
Get a little bit closer this time.
Get a little closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he gets forward up the middle.
Couldn't even get going moving the football.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Fields.
And that is in. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Fields now to throw.
Escaping the pressure, Wright. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the 1st down.
Well, he and his offense were staring down what was likely a 3 and out. Zero fear from his side, though. Never doubted for a second they pick up the first. He's ready to pull the trigger on a keeper the moment it revealed itself.
Now a 1st down throw, Fields.
He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to be too high.
But no, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here's Fields. That's complete right side to Kmet.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Fields to Kmet there for a Chicago first.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw. Fields.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's more.
5 yards remain on 2nd down. Again, Fields.
Flush to his right. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends early.
On 1st down, Fields.
And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now it's Fields.
Sliding out of the pocket. Touchdown, Bears!
Cole Kmet
From 10 yards out.
And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stands.
Throws Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down.
Sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be in.
Connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett.
Dancing to his left.
Able to find his man. It's Pickens. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason. Example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
He finds his man. And oh, he coughed it up. And I think the Bears have recovered. They have.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
After review the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Here's Pickett. And this throw a bit late.
9.9 times out of 10, just missed that one.
Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Pickett now on first down.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. DeMarcus Walker. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage. Well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
To try again after the sack.
Pickett.
Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open down. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
Now Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right
Underneath by all means.
And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
And now 2 problems as I see it. First, you missed the kick, which granted was a long one. But second, you set the other guys up a great field. Sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
on 1st and 10. Here's Fields.
Sideline throw, it's complete. First half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. To throw again on 2nd down.
Fields got St. Brown running the quick slant here.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here's Fields. Complete to Mooney on the slant. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Fields throwing again. And that one going to be off target.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Now Fields. And that'll be off the mark.
A little bit too much.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Fields.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Justin Fields.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd.
Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're...
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Bears offense set to go to begin the third quarter.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Draw play, a give to Herbert. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing on third down, Fields. And he will slide down with the first down for the moment, but a penalty flag on the field.
What's the deal, y'all?
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
That's be exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the third quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. Here comes the Bears punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
The return is Olszewski.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Jet sweep. Here's Pickens with it.
He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Pickett back to throw.
Complete. It's Johnson.
And he will have a Steelers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage, so they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Harris running straight ahead, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this punt sails over the sideline, and the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag, punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw is Fields. That's complete to Mooney.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Fields.
To the right side, and he's got more complete.
And he will have the Bears 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
That's a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a 1st.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Fields now to throw. Quick slant finding Claypool.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a give to Herbert.
Avoids him at the 40. They find some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st.
Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, in this part of the game, the 4th quarter, this is where a running back really has a chance to shine. This is what they've been training for, to take over the game down the stretch. The defense, it's been battered all game long. And here, this is just a case of a runner imposing his will and deciding he didn't want to be tackled right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Tay Crowder able to make the play.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Fields.
To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Fields on 3rd down.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. Santos' kick is up and through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
After the made field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to get this out to the 25.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly. Pickett leads his Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their 25-yard line.
1st and 10, here's Pickett.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. That's going to be caught by Pickett.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Pickett will look to throw it here. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Pickett, 4th down, desperation time.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
The Chicago offense set to get started.
But they can thank their defense for another stop, and now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down, and of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you can pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
Fields on 1st down.
This is caught.
And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Now it's Fields.
Flushed out right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Cole Holcomb proving too much there for the offensive line. He gets the sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
He'll get that complete to Khalil Herbert.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal. Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago.
A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Bears are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Santos now to add the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it was all capped off by Cole Kmet with a touchdown catch.
After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Fields this way up at the 17. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At their own 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Setting up the screen, Harris.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Pickett. It's Najee Harris now on back-to-back plays with a catch.
It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Pickett.
And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first.
Going for it on 4th down. Here's Pickett.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson.
And he is going to have the Steelers first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
Pickett to throw on 1st down.
Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Dialing up another pass here, Pickett. That's swung out wide to Harris. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Pickett now from the gun here.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
Here we go. It's Pickett on 4th down.
Escaping the pressure, Wright. And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Come on, baby, get it up.
The win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee.
Second and 11.
They'll run with Foreman, and he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.